Welcome back to Builds Not Projects. In today's video I'm going to be working on the Honda Odyssey build. I'm going to be working on getting the main hoop for the cage done and getting the upper control arms mounted. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you already haven't. I really appreciate it. And leave comments down below. Thanks for watching. Okay, so last night I finished up getting this main hoop put in. Got it all welded in down here. I got the bottoms cut at a 45, and then I ended up having to cut the middle and take 1.5 inches out because my math didn't quite work out right. But I got that cut and re-welded, got it welded in the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on making a piece that comes from this bend somewhere in here. It's going to be running up towards the front, and then it's going to bend in behind the suspension, and then it'll be the mounting point for the upper control arm. And then it'll run towards the front somewhere and tie back in. So that's what I'm going to be working on now. I was working on building that. I'm going to have to trim up that fiberglass to get the bar to run through there, but we'll work on building that piece next. Alrighty, so far I've got both of these side rails on, and then I built these little pieces to go in here, using the Rogue Fab bender and notcher to do all this stuff. So we'll keep building on this side, well, both sides. I need to figure out how I'm going to tie this into the front, and figure out what I'm going to do kind of for front bumper and stuff there, and then I can start building upper control arm mounts, and I'll be able to build lower control arm mounts too. And I'm just going to mount straight to the frame, the lower portion of the frame down there, and then I'll build tabs off the upper for that. So we're coming along. The tubing bender's definitely nice to use. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to using it. I just have never really used one before, so it's a little bit of a learning curve, but we'll keep building. So for building all these brackets, what I did is I just took a piece of cardboard, did my CAD work, cardboard aided design, did the got the bracket figured out for what I needed, and then just trace it onto the plate, and then I can cut it all out and build the brackets. Okay, so I got these 4 mounts kind of roughed in just with an angle grinder. I'm going to weld them together, weld the stack together on a couple sides, and then that way I can keep grinding on them and get them all perfectly matched. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so what I've done is I've welded these plates together, and then I tacked them into this piece of square tubing so I can put them in my Rogue Fab Versa notcher and notch the 1.5 inch round. Alrighty, so I've got the pieces clamped up here in the Rogue Fab Versa notcher. I'm not sponsored by them, but this is a great product. I just had to weld those into that piece of tubing to be able to get them to where I can hold them out to be able to notch them. This notcher has adjustment up and down on the drill end of it, and then it's also got, it can pivot all the way around, so got a pretty wide range of bending opportunities. It's got a little degree gauge down here too, so I've just got it set at 90 degrees there. Actually, it might be a touch off, so I'm going to reset that and then notch these out. I don't know why I didn't think about making 8, because both sides are going to be the same, but it's just one of those days, I guess. So those 4 seem to turn out good, so I'll make 4 more of those and then we'll be ready to put them on. Okay, so I've got 8 more brackets here in a stack. What I'm going to do is those other 4 that I already made, I'm going to use those for the upper shock mounts for the front, and then I'll build 8 more of these brackets that are identical for the upper control arm mounts. Alrighty, so I got these first 3 brackets put in. This 4th one, I'm going to have to build a different bracket because it's in that bend, so it's going to have to be shorter. I got the caster closer to where I want it. I may end up adjusting it a little more with the lower control arm, but it's pretty dang close. I knew it was pretty far off because this ear for the tie rod end was not level, or not even close to it. At least now it's pretty close. Camber's pretty close. It's got a little bit of negative camber right now. As the suspension travels up, it goes to 0 and then just a tiny bit positive. So it's where you want it. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Go follow me on Instagram at Builds Not Projects, and go like my Facebook page at Builds Not Projects. I'm gonna keep trying to get good content out. Sorry I had to take a week off. I've been having a bunch of other stuff going on, and had to get that taken care of, and didn't have time to edit a video last week. So hopefully I'll get another video out by the end of this week, and we'll stay rolling, get back on schedule.